Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 2023 for Life Changers Ministries International is dubbed the year of positioning, possibilities, and progress.
At midnight tonight, no matter what corner of the globe you find yourself in, one thing is certain. The year 2023 will be history and 2024 will take the helm. I'm Ashley Gibson, and it's my pleasure to showcase what this year has meant to us here at the City of Life. 2023 has been dubbed the year of positioning, possibilities, and progress. And everything we did at the city this year positioned us collectively and individually to experience limitless possibilities and phenomenal progress. Now let's take a look back in time and watch firsthand how we experienced positioning. 2023 was a year of great transition and shift. New mantles and assignments were released and new faces occupied new spaces. The vision for this year came to fruition when, after 19 years in existence, LCMI hosted its very first ministerial ordination exercise. We saw the addition of 15 ministers, 1 evangelist, and 1 pastor. We wholeheartedly believe that these 17 persons who are called to the work of the kingdom represents the very essence of our theme for this year. This is the kind of positioning that brings us phenomenal progress in every area of our lives. I'm sure you've heard the saying, health is wealth. Well, this year, LCMI hosted its very first community health fair and grocery giveaway for the entire Golden Isles constituency on the Bacardi Road Community Park. Here's how that event unfolded. In 2023, we were positioned by God Himself to have greater impact and influence to reap the end-time harvest. This impact and influence came through Beyond the Four Walls e-ministry, who made the charge to double down on outreach initiatives to win the lost at any cost. But just before we went beyond the 4 walls, we hosted a Jumpstart Evangelism training seminar to equip, empower, and enhance our ability to impact various spheres of society for the kingdom of God. Let's take a look at how we have left our mark on the nation by fulfilling the Great Commission through various outreach initiatives. What an amazing year it has been for our evangelism ministry. This year, we've prayed for and touched over 1,000 persons. More than 500 persons gave their life to Christ. We have fed over 800 persons through our breakfast and Thanksgiving initiatives. We have given out more than 700 grocery bags and toiletry bags, and we've impacted over 20 communities. This year was a God assignment, and we are looking forward to doing more in 2024. To access the limitless possibilities of God, believers were required to work their faith, and this year's Global Faith Conference activated faith for the impossible. The atmosphere was charged with spirited worship and unified focus to catapult believers into a dimension of faith that they had never experienced before. New to the city at this year's conference was Dr. Norman Thomas, along with faith generals Bishop Henry Fernandez and our very own Bishop Valentino Williams. These men herald the message of faith to mobilize and inspire God's people to live a life of faith. In April of this year, our ministry unveiled a major milestone with the changing of one guard and the reception of another in the persons of Dr. Mavis Thompson and our very own Bishop Valentino Williams. After months of seeking the Lord, Dr. Mavis revealed that she would be turning over Deliverance Faith Center, a ministry she pastored for over 29 years, to Bishop Valentino Williams. This historic moment thrusted us into the realm of possibilities on April 30th, when that officially became our third campus in Bozine Town. Let's take a look. Since its launch, we've teamed up with the Member of Parliament for the area, the Honorable Mario K. Boleg, to launch our breakfast program for the community, vowing that no child will go to school on an empty stomach. And this is just the beginning. We look forward to doing so much more in the Bozine Town community. Limitless possibilities became available to local churches through our annual Church Development Strategies Conference, which saw a great comeback after a 3-year hiatus due to the pandemic. The purpose of this conference was to provide spirit-led, cutting-edge strategies and systems to aid churches and church leaders for maximum impact and influence while advancing the kingdom of God. Overall, the conference had representation from over 20 different churches and more than 100 registrants, including Family Island Ministries, who all left empowered. Berea Theological University teamed up with Life Changers Ministries to offer 5 scholarship opportunities to 5 conference attendees. At the end of the day, the senior pastor of the churches with the most registrants were presented with the scholarships to choose who from their ministry would receive the blessing. In February, at least 150 persons had an eye-opening experience that set them well on their way to fulfilling their dream of becoming homeowners as we hosted our very first home ownership seminar. This special seminar provided a platform for aspiring homeowners to be positioned for home ownership while hearing from the best in the industry, including realtors, contractors, and mortgage specialists. The word progress means forward movement or onward movement towards a destination. And this year, the vision spoke like never before as our ministry experienced phenomenal progress in record-breaking time. Let's take a look at some of the major projects that came to completion in 2023. We believe that something great will come from the next generation. And at LCMI, we invest in our young people because we believe that education is the key to transforming a people and ultimately a nation. And on Sunday, October 1st, as National Youth Month kicked off, we launched our Cyber Station and Youth Empowerment Center. This facility will be used to empower and assist students from the community and the nation at large with achieving their educational pursuits and academic goals through the use of technology in a safe Christian environment. This year, we set out to reshingle our children's sanctuary, upgrade the air conditioning system, and outfit the Cabana's kitchen with appliances. And guess what? That's just what we did.
It's time in the history of this church that we're going to purchase a food truck so that we can go to these impoverished communities and be a blessing to those families that don't have food. I am pleased to announce today the food truck just reached the dock.
Not only did we purchase our food truck, but we hit the ground running while driving on Thanksgiving Day when we hosted our first feeding program initiative in the Angliston community, feeding over 300 people. This is only the first of many more to come. City Eats is ministry on the move, one meal at a time, and the possibilities for our feeding program are endless. When it comes to LCMI, it's always go big or go home, and we pride ourselves on living beyond limits. 2023 was a year of perpetual growth for our ministry, and on Sunday, December 17th, history was made once again when we broke ground for our brand new administrative complex. When the clock struck midnight on January 1st, we crossed over into an exciting season, a season for celebrating and rejoicing. What a year it has been for us here at LCMI. Let's take a look back at the celebrations at the city. Our leaders took center stage as we paused to honor them for 20 years of stellar leadership with 2 sessions of worship and the word, beginning with Apostle Raymond Wells and culminating with Bishop Breon Hall. These generals in the faith were adequately used to bless and usher our leaders into another year of service to God and His people. For the first time ever, we took the party to the seas with our all-white celebration on board the President Taylor, aka LCMI's Celebration of the Seas. It was truly a night to remember as we danced the night away to the sounds of DJ Godson, Najee Dunn, and Reuben Heights. As we sought to build and strengthen our connections here at the city, the celebrations for our 20th church anniversary kicked off with the Life Link outdoor party right here on the city grounds. Calling all Life Changerites, the call went out and you responded at the first ever Roll Call Sunday under the theme, One People, One Language. The purpose of this day was to position our church to experience limitless possibilities and phenomenal progress through unity. This day was even more significant to us because it was the day we unveiled our cornerstone. This symbolic service commemorates the establishment of Life Changers Ministries International. Not to be left out of the celebrations, our South Eleuthera campus also thrived this year as we celebrated 4 years of ministry in the Isle of Freedom. In addition to our weekly Bible study gatherings, we hosted several special services and initiatives to make our presence felt. One of those initiatives was Breakfast in the Bite, held at the Whimsys by Primary School, which was our way to give back for the overwhelming love and support over the last 4 years. We provided free breakfast for the entire campus, we prayed for the students and staff, and we left them with an encouraging word to finish the year strong. Our South Eleuthera campus also closed the year out with a one-night-only Greater is Coming service with our very own Pastor Cleopatra Williams. A voice to the nation. Our television pastor made his return to the screens throughout the Bahamas with the relaunch of our television program Living by Faith on ZNS TV. Bishop Valentino Williams also serves as the chaplain in the House of Assembly, and this year he was chosen to be a part of our country's 50th independence opening ceremony. Positioning, possibilities, and progress. These three words were evident in everything attached to LCMI, including our various ministries. This year, the Next Generation Ministry ensured that our children and young people maximize their potential, walked in their divine calling, and fulfill their destinies. Let's take a look at how Seeds and YouthLink pushed, propelled, and planted our children in their next level in Christ. Spartans! Our men's ministry was not left behind. This year, we were equipped and empowered to strengthen our relationships, and each month the men's ministry found exciting ways to connect, uplift, build, have fun, and eat. And they kept it all to themselves. Don't worry, ladies, 2024 is ours for the taking. The engine room is the principal source of energy, activity, or strength in a particular context. And the intercessory ministry at LCMI is our engine room. This year, our intercessors were on the wall day and night, praying over every service, assignment, goal, and event. They have also been sharpening their skills through workshops and training seminars. Life Changers Ministries is a vibrant ministry and a thriving ministry. We are the city that's set on a hill to be a beacon of hope and light to those in need. This is the place that we call home, and this year, with our arms outstretched and our hearts wide open, we welcome 130 new owners to the City of Life. It was the dawn of a new year, and we received a new decree. After 2 months of spiritual alignment, people shouted with glee. Marching in with a whisper, another celestial decree, positioning for the miraculous. What a time it would be. April arrived, a testament steadfast and true, the faithfulness of God, His promises anew. May blossom forth, stories untold, manifesting God's promises, many unfold. June's prayer shift was sharp and swift, a divine conversation you dare not drift. July and August, summer had begun, kingdom advancement under the sun. September's decree, building connections with care, talking and praying, embracing without fear. October and November, living by the word, embracing the scriptures, our souls were stirred. Now December is here, greater is coming, we sing, a promise of more our Father will bring. Greater is coming, forever we'll sing. From January to December, we walked in full manifestation of this promise of positioning, possibilities, and progress. And we look forward to seeing what 2024 has in store for this body of believers. Until then, I'm Ashley Gibson saying thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in 2024. Happy New Year, everybody!